Must have, should take, good take, build specific, and KANDARIN. I love that. Look at that. Huge. Which one's KANDARIN? We can put that there straight away. That's huge. We'll figure out which one KANDARIN is in a minute. So first off, we have Asgarnia. For Leagues 5, personally, I think Asgarnia is a... this is for... shit. I mean, it depends on your attack style builds. If you take combat out of the equation, like combat preference, should I say? I think Asgarnia is a good take. I don't know if it's a should take. I think you could probably argue it's a should take. But I think good take is probably more fair for a lot of builds, because you do get Gobble's Dungeon, which, while it might seem like Gobble's Dungeon content is a bit stale to do, I don't know why red is good and green is bad. Hey, I think Asgarnia, Gobble's Dungeon might seem a bit stale to do, but the gear you get from Gobble's Dungeon is really good. The Cerberus Dogsword is excellent. You do have a Defender, which you don't get access to except in Mauritania now, or the Wilderness. And it does offer all 3 combat styles. You get Bando/Torva, you get Armadillo, and you get Virtus. So you get armor, like gear for all 3 attack styles. I would say maybe Asgarnia is a should take. You should consider taking it nonetheless, I think. Next, Desert. I think Desert is very build specific. / shit take. I think Desert is actually a bit of a noob trap. A lot of people think the Desert's good. A lot of people think the Desert is a good play. This is my personal opinion. I think the Desert is a bad play. Max Cape's available to everyone in this league. Asgarnia used to be a Max Cape pick, but now everyone gets it. The reason I think the Desert's a bad pick is because, especially if you pick it early, you're forced to do Mage Training Arena, which sucks. It doesn't really offer a whole lot of content outside of Cowfight Queen and TOA when it comes to combat. While TOA, I'm sure, is good fun for a lot of players, you should take this time in leagues to do Cox and Tob and Nightmare and Nex and learn content you don't normally do. I think Desert is a build-specific take, and I think that build is probably... yeah, I don't even know what sort of build. I don't think it's a good take at all. I think the Desert is actually a weak area. I think even last league it was pretty shit. It's quite a slog. You're going to find yourself rolling your eyes with some of the tasks in the Desert compared to other regions. I do not think Desert is a very good take at all. So far, I think I like Range Mastery the most of what I was thinking. I think a lot of people like ranged, yeah. Like, you don't need the blowpipe from Cowfight Queen if you go Desert, because I think Tyranwin is a bit stronger pick, and the T-Bow fixes your problem there anyway. The fact that the Shadow is now available in the other 2 regions makes the Desert feel less needed, even if you go Mage, because there's no Mage support there other than the Leviathan with the Virtus, which you can get at many other different regions anyway. So I think the Desert loses a lot of its punch to this league especially. Next we have Fremenic. Fremenic used to be a KANDARIN take. I think Fremenic is almost a must-have. I think it is definitely a should take. In fact, I'm going to put it here. Fremenic. I think Asgarnia is probably... I think Fremenic is should take. I think it's stronger than Asgarnia. Fremenic is a should take because the Echo items themselves are the best. They're tribrid. They cover all corners of the ring and necklace slot. There's no complications there. It fits every build. And I think that alone brings Fremenic up a lot. You also have the Duke now, so you get Virtus content. You have the Muspar, which I don't know if the Muspar supports a whole lot of the game. Unless you want to use the Venom Bow, that might be sick for some range builds. DKs are legit. DKs, well, you're going to get Dragon Axe. There's not anywhere else you can get a Dragon Axe from except Wintertop, which is a shit grind. I think Fremenic is super strong this year, and especially is with the availability to do construction, which I guess you also get with Valamon now, which is nice. But I think the Echo Bosses alone really carry Fremenic. I think you should consider it, especially if you're considering your Echo Boss rewards. Is there anything else we've taken Fremenic for? I think... I haven't seen the task list, so I do not remember, but you do get the Slayer Cave, you do get the Basilisk Jaw, which is nice if you don't go Asgarnia for things like Torva, or Tyranwin for a Serp Helm. You kind of sit with your best in slot helmet there. You get access to Duke, so you have access to Virtus, and Sorry for Axe, much like the other 2 regions on there. Otherwise, I think that kind of does wrap it up there, but I think the Echo items are so strong that it fits every build no matter what. Vorkarth is nice, yeah, for your darts and stuff. You can smash through Vorkarth very quickly. And if you get the Vorkaf backpack stacked with the tier 1 combat mastery, you pretty much never use ammo. Lunas are good, yeah. With Grimoire, if you're going to pick that, it makes that redundant. But I don't think Grimoire is really a strong relic to pick there. So getting Lunas is nice, definitely. What gives you Rune Dragons too? Oh, it does give you Rune Dragons. Good point, yeah. Actually, good point. Which means really good money. How does Callisto Mass work? We all go in and we shoot him. What's this one? Is this KANDARIN? It looks like KANDARIN. I think we all know what KANDARIN is. OSRS KANDARIN. That looks like KANDARIN to me. Yep, that's KANDARIN. We put that one in the bin immediately. KANDARIN this year. Usually KANDARIN would be a should take must have. I didn't take KANDARIN in the last League 2 and League 4 because Piety, in my opinion, is overrated. When you're in Leagues, you're already fucking insane. But KANDARIN this year is just straight up not good. Unless tonight's reveal, which is the final reveal on livestream, breaks the region. Or forces everyone to have it for free. I don't think there's any coming back from KANDARIN this year. KANDARIN and Fremennik have pretty much swapped positions this league, for sure. Next, we got Karamja. I mean, Karamja is a must-have because you don't have a fucking choice. It is Karamja, right? Yeah. So Karamja is a must-have because you don't have a choice. You must have it, otherwise you're not playing leagues. And then there's access to the Inferno, which is great content for you to practice for the main game. So yeah, you literally must have Karamja, so it's a must-have region. Korend is also a must-have. Korend is the strongest region in the game. There's no denying that. Look at the size of the map, for example. You have content on all corners. You don't get Vardavas this year, but no one cares about that. You get great rune crafting content. You get Wintertodt, which is excellent XP and rewards. You get the whole farming region and woodcutting region, along with guilds. You get fishing, and you can just buy food if you don't want to do any fishing. You have a very strong mage shop. If you go first region, you can already buy pretty much any rune you want from here. The magic library, unlimited run energy. You get pretty much 99 magic and or rune crafting if you wanted to camp it straight off the bat, especially with some of the tasks. You probably have to do about 50 books. Last league it was 200. They're going to shorten that. There's banks everywhere. You get the catacombs, which is broken. You get a Slaymaster with the Hydra. You get the farming guild. There's men Shamans, Chambers, Zerek. There is no doubt that Korend is the strongest region, period. And the Echo weapon is insane. So we put KANDARIN up there. Korend up there for sure. What the hell is this? I don't know what that is. What is that? Miss Thalon? No? It is Miss Thalon, right. So Miss Thalon's another must-have. You don't really have a choice, so that's good. And super strong this year with Tormented Demons anyway. Lots of good XP at the start. When you do Shield of Arif, you'll get the Defender of Varrock Lamp as well, which is great. You get Scarius. Perfect. Mauritania has always been a very strong region. I think it's a should. I think Esgania is a good take. I think Mauritania is also a good take. I think Esgania has been demoted to good take. I think Mauritania goes alongside that. Mauritania gives you a raid. It gives you, which all the raids now give you all the mega rares, right? Gives you the Slayer Tail, gives you the Slayer Helmet. Slayer Helmet is cool, but you're not super necessary. Gives you good farming patches. It gives you barrows, which gives you good gear, good tanky gear. Good. The Echo item makes it even stronger this year. The problem with that means you have to do Shades of Morton if you want the Amulet of the Damned, though, which fucking sucks. You get Nightmare. Great time to learn the Nightmare. Great time to learn Tob, especially with friends. And you get a Raxor now, which a Raxor definitely drops the Fang Amulet without needing KANDARIN, which is a huge buff to the region. It's a good take, Mauritania. I think you should consider taking it if you want to learn Tob. It definitely could be a should take, but I think good take because it depends on what your intentions are. Very strong region. Next, we have Tirim Win. Again, this is another could be should take, but is good take. Like, really, I think Tirim Win is a very strong region. I really wish it wasn't must take. It was just A, B, C, D, and E because that would make this so much fucking easier. It's fucking because must have should take. Who the fuck made this tier list? Whoever made this has downs. This is not how you do a tier list. It should be fucking S, A, B, T, B, C or whatever, right? Because Tirim Win is definitely up here. It shouldn't be a should take. It should be an A tier region, but it's going to go in good take because it's strong. It's definitely good for melee builds with the Crystal Superior, the Echo weapon, item to go Crystal Armor, which means you don't need to worry about things like Asgarnia for Torva. You've got your melee gear and range gear in one. Gives you the Blowpipe and Bofa, which are great range weapons until you go get a T-Bow. And you get the Trident from there now. So it's also super strong for Mage. You don't need to worry about Kandarin for a Trident. You just get the drop straight from Zora. Just tried to do one with Valamor, my bad. Oh, what's that for? Mauritania, you also have Barrow's Gloves and Hands? Yes, yes, that's true. I think Valamor is a very interesting one as well. Valamor is again in the middle. I think Valamor is maybe even more build specific, to be honest. I don't know. The reason I don't pick Valamor is because there's not enough in there. Valamor isn't finished. Valamor doesn't have enough content for me. Let me look at the region. You get Vardavis, you get the Colosseum, and then you get Moons, and that's kind of it. You get Holycoddle, true, I guess. People are saying that the mixology is like a good reason for them to not have to pick any Herblore relics, which is insane. But I think Herblore support through farming or the relic is definitely stronger than doing mastering mixology. Thank you, Sleeping Sniper, appreciate it. Hunter contracts, sure, but I mean, if you want to do hunter contracts, good for learning the Colosseum. Strongest Echo boss. The Echo weapon seems kind of mid, to be fair. I'd like to see it in action to have a better review, a better like point of view. But I think on paper it looks kind of mid. You got agility, but you have agility everywhere, so it's not that special. The Savannah's quite empty. I think this is probably build specific. Valamor seems very specific on why you should take it. Yeah, I think a lot of people are looking at it. My problem with Valamor is the Echo boss keeps from getting a combat point if you can't kill it. Well, you've got the tier 7 relics which can help you with that immensely. So I'm actually going to put it in build specific, I think, and it's going to be specific to that build is like not necessarily a combat style build, but maybe more learning Colosseum. Because I don't really see a lot of value inside of Valamor otherwise. I don't know. I would not pick it. I don't think Valamor offers a lot of content leagues-wise for me to go, yeah, I want to go there and do that for leagues, other than the Colosseum. Otherwise, it's like... it's not... This isn't very exciting to me. Like, Kourend offers a fuck ton more of even just mid-level and generic content. Yeah, I don't think Valamor has enough for me to want to pick it. Tank Ranger build with full Just, you're going to smash. I'd rather you... If I was going to tank Range build, I'd just go full Torva instead, because then you can also get a crossbow and not waste your region on Mauritania if you wanted to do a different raid. Wilderness, in my opinion, is a should take. You should take the Wilderness. The reason I think you should take the Wilderness is because the Wilderness is, in my opinion, the most fun and strongest region to take. Especially as your first. The Wilderness offers a lot of great content. It's important to notice that if you die in the Wilderness to a player, even if you're skulled, you don't lose anything. It is all completely free. So you can die, run back out, you don't lose a fucking thing. So you can also go PKing and not have any risk. You can just straight up staunch and try to blast people off the map. The Echo boss is insane in the Wilderness. Yes, it's melee only, but the offhand is actually tri-breed. It provides support for range, mage, and melee, and it's better than a defender, and it's super tanky and gives you status resistance, which is why you can ignore Asgarnia for a defender, or Mauritania for a defender. You can just go with that. Been seeing a bunch of Max main friends real interested in taking Valamor to try new content. Yeah, sure. If it's the Colosseum, it's perfect time to learn. I think Valamor's very good if you want to go Colosseum. Otherwise, I don't think it's a very good region. Went Wilderness melee build last league. I had a blast, so did I, and I spent a lot of time killing people. It's good fun. Is PvP dying in Wildy likely to be a good strat to reset and fast travel? Your teleport can teleport you out anywhere in the Wilderness this league, which is huge buff for the Wilderness. You can be anywhere in the Wildy, and your teleport relic can teleport you out. And you can teleport in if there's a spot available. Like there's a clue scroll stash, I think, at the volcano, and one at Lava Dragon Maze, and even in KBD lair. So you can just do that. Which makes traveling around the Wilderness infinitely better than ever. Does it have a delay? No, there's no delay. Wildy and Frem have made it very tempting for me to run 2 accounts. Yes, Wilderness was always a strong region. It's even stronger this league. Fremnik also, I think, has the most points, or some of the best points in the game, which is another reason why it's a should take. And that, in my opinion, is the Leagues 5 tier list. I don't like that it was must-have to build specific Kandarin, because that's just, oh, you can change it. Look at that. Let's do this. That's way better. S, A, B, C, and then we'll leave that Kandarin. That would make a lot more sense. But, I mean, if we're going to actually go off letters, then it's probably more... Actually, no, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's my tier list. Who disagrees with this? We're not even at 100 likes on the stream yet, so we're not starting the Callisto Mass until then, even though got some boys showed up for it. Who disagrees with this? Green KANDARIN, every tape must be bad. I don't know why it's green. I don't know how to change that. Oh shit, oops. No, wait, come back. Oh no. There we go. Crunger's S tier. Crunger, it technically said must take. So yeah, Crunger was a must take because you don't have a choice. You must take it to play leagues. Think Karen Frem Desert, completely agree with you. Yeah, fair enough. Is it bad that I'm taking the 3 lowest non-KANDARIN regions? No, that's totally fine. There's no wrong choice here. This is more preference to my experience and what I like. If you have a goal to like push certain content and you want to do Coliseum, then Valamore's going to be like an AS tier region for you. Don't think we see any clans today? Maybe, who knows? Turnwind should be A tier. Echo Boss Loot is the reason I'm picking it. Yeah, I think Flip Moran Fremi and I'm happy. Yeah, that's a fair take. I think Fremnik is definitely hard carried by its Echo item. I think Tyrannwind, Korend, and Valamor all have a very big buff, which is the Echo Bosses are guaranteed, right? Every time. You just have to kill Hespori once, you're guaranteed to get the Echo Hespori, and then you can keep trying it. Same for Corrupted Gauntlet, and I believe same for Soul. When you get to it, it's unlocked always. Fremnik has some elite utility if you are after points. Yeah, Fremnik is a really good point region this year. But I think I'm happy with these choices. I'm content with them. And if this helps you make a decision on a region you're on the fence about, then I'm happy to have helped. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy.